Every time I read the story of Abraham, Sarah, and Isaac, I get something new. So recently when I was reading, there's a point in the scripture where Abraham is visited a second time. And when he's being visited, he asks Sarah to go and prepare some bread for the visitors. Okay. He's out there talking to the visitors, and Sarah's baking bread. The visitors say, Abraham, you and Sarah will have a child. You will be the father of many descendants. And do you know what Sarah did? She laughed. Okay, that's one thing to laugh. But later in scripture, God asked Sarah, Sarah, why did you laugh? And do you know what Sarah did? Sarah lied to God. Sarah responded, I didn't laugh. And do you know what God did? Real simple. He said, you did laugh. That's it. Mic drop. How many times have you been in a situation with a dishonest person and you find yourself debating with them, trying to prove your point? See, God didn't do that. He just simply said, you did laugh. That's point one. So what I got from that was, Misty, never again will you debate with an irrational person, or will you attempt to sway someone who is dishonest to tell the truth? Next phase. God knew what his plan was. Sarah, she was part of the plan only because of her connection to Abraham. Sarah was preserved and protected because of her connection to Abraham. Sarah was a pathway to the purpose. So he didn't care in that moment what her posture was. He didn't care that she lied and she had a sarcastic heart. He didn't care about that. At that point, the purpose was greater than Sarah's behavior. And Sarah was protected and preserved because of her connection to Abraham. She was positioned to carry Isaac because of her position to Abraham. Encounters and connections matter. Right now in the podcast, we're going through 1st and 2nd Samuel, and we're talking about Hannah to Samuel, to Saul, to David, and how every single encounter mattered so greatly to what happens in David's life, the full through line. But I took it back to Sarah and Abraham and connections in general. I'm going to say it again. Sarah was preserved, positioned, and protected because of her connection to Abraham. How many people in your life have been preserved, protected, and provided for because of their connection to you? Let that sit with you for a second. And then how many people in your life who are connected to you have hindered your purpose? This is the year that we all really become very clear on people who we are connected to. And we also become very clear about what is worth our energy. See, it wasn't worth God's energy to have a debate with Sarah. He already knew what she did. He spoke and it was done. And he realized she was being dishonest. Okay, that's number one. What deserves your energy? Number two, think about your connections. Some people are simply being preserved, protected, provided for, and positioned because of their relationship and their connection to you. And sometimes your purpose is delayed because of your connection with them.